bit about why the CAMFT scholarship that I got means so much to me being able to continue to step into this field and really feel invested in along the way. Um, when I was going through the process of looking for a practicum site, I was really looking for a place that was values aligned, for a place that integrated harm reduction principles, that integrated abolitionist and healing justice principles, for a place that really centered queer and trans folks and queer and trans folks of color. And I was so disappointed. I live in LA and I couldn't find anywhere except really for the Gender Health Center. And when I finally found that space, I felt just so affirmed and so alive in the possibility of there are other clinicians that are really working within the field, and bringing this radical perspective and really radically dreaming up what it can look like to create services and to create spaces of healing that are both by us and for us. And it was just so inspiring that I really want to be a clinician in that same way. And, then the more that I learned about it, I found out that there is the expectation of doing all of these hours that would be in addition to my unwaged labor and in addition to my wage labor. And I was really just sitting in that moment of, there's such an economic injustice of the way that this system is set up, where it's really difficult for someone like me to really enter the field and to feel taken care of and to feel resourced enough to pour back into community. And so with getting this scholarship, I'm able to continue to do a lot of the community organizing work that I do. That is, of course, free work that I do. I can also continue to do restorative justice and transformative justice practitioner work, which I always utilize a sliding scale for all the people that I serve, especially for Black and Brown folks that are low income. And it's important to me to be able to continue to do that work, because that's equally as important as the practicum work that I'm doing in developing who I'm going to be as a therapist and as a narrative therapist in specific. And so really getting the scholarship it's enabling me to, have my basic needs met, to also have some of my self-care met as well, for me to be able to continue to invest in community, and for me to really come not from a place of crisis and of financial scarcity, but to really come from a full cup in the way that I show up in this work that I do. And it's really just made me feel so positive and so much more empowered to continue down this path of becoming a clinician.